There it goes. Bring this over here. Monitor. Let's get the microphone over here. All right. There we go. Should be good. All right, good. We got sound. I need my snips. Let's do some trimming over there. All right. Woolly buggers, maybe. I'm pretty good on the woolly buggers. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying a nymph. Just to do a nymph. They look fairly simple. Let's see what we got. I like that one. It looks pretty simple. What do we have? I got red. I gotta look at my materials here. Any pinks, huh? Orange. What is this? Let's see what this is. Looks like sort of all feathers. Pink. Yeah, that's right. Don't need that real long one. I could go with a much shorter one for this nymph. Alright, let me see something. Let's go to that page. I kind of like that tight lined. So 102. This one is called Flexi Buzzer. That's what it's called. Pupa of a chironomid. I was not an ichthyologist. Now that's actually orange fluorescent floss. Okay, I have that. Flexi Floss Black and White. Is that what this stuff is? Flexi Floss? Do I have a black and white? They don't tell you what this stuff is. They really don't. I thought that was going to be that. I have black and white. But that's not it. Flexi Floss. Is that you actually wrap around there? These are feathers. These are just sort of wound up feathers. You could probably make a really neat little, see that? parachute one with that. Let me see what we got here. White looks good. 110. Try something. I would like to learn how to do a parachute fly type thing. That'd be pretty cool looking. I like the look of them. Hey, Robert. Ooh, a shipwreck museum. Nice. All right, let's see what I got here. Blue dun cockle feathers. Huh. I don't know if I've got... those are pheasants. That's fur. Huh. Looks like all I need is... pearl, white, I don't have any of that. I mean, these things are very specific on this, so I have to find something I have the stuff for. Let's see what I got. Here's ear spider, page 50, that's right there. I got here's fur. I do have some of that. I have brown partridge feathers. I have red. I don't have really red fur. I get this other red stuff. Use that. I have gold wire. Looks like I got everything for this guy. That's what I'm gonna make. Alright, so what size hook? 14 or 16? Gotta put my book up so we can follow the instructions. Alrighty. I like to record this. I don't know why I'm looking over there and just do it right down here. Ooh, start recording. Here we go. Start off with a cup of coffee, a little sip of coffee. Try not to let that fall. Alright, so we need a 10 or 14, or 14 to 16. Tiny little thing. Okay, I got a 14 here. We'll go big. Tiny little thing, huh? One thing about flies is it's just so little. Okay. That's in there. Alright. Turn that subscribe thing off. Thought I had turned it off. Yeah, there it goes. Alright. Red wire, or gold wire. And what is that? Alright, wind the tying thread along the hook shank. I can tell you what thread to use. Oh, brown. Use brown thread. Okay. I don't think I have brown thread. Of all the threads I got, I ain't got no brown. You know, we're going to use gold. Gold is a brown. It's just got more yellow in it. I think that, you know, the first going to cover it up anyway. Coffee's good. I think the parachute requires elk hair or something brisk. Yeah, I got some stuff that would work, but I don't know. We'll stick with formulas until I figure things out. Elk hair is really good stuff for sculpting. I do have to buy some of that. Okay, got that in there. And what is that? What was composite? Then remove 2 inches of the gold wire from the spool and catch it, and it sits far from. Okay, all right, I understand. Not a lot of wire, so a little more than 2. All right, let's get this. Tying that gold in there, wrapping it around the shank. Turn that just a little bit, get a better angle on it. Snip this off. Now we got the gold wire hanging out just like it told me to. Okay, so now I take fur. Never used fur before. Fur. Cover the waste end of the wire. Yeah, this has a dual purpose, securing the wire, creating an. Okay, I did that. Offer a small pinch of hare's fur to the thread. Okay. Working on it, rocking it out. Yeah, okay, take care, buddy. Alright, we got. Alright, this little bit of hare's fur, huh? I'm gonna call my buddy up. He raises rabbits. Alright, there's some hare's fur. Cut some of that off, right? Not much. Little goes a long way on a little bait like this. So the nice thing about this material, you may pay $3 or $4 for it, but it does go a long way. So now I'm going to take some of this, remove the fur from the skin. Going to sort of wrap it around the wire or the thread. And So now, page 2. Love this book. All right. So we got that. Use single finger and thumb twist. Dub the fur onto a thin rope, adding a little wax. Oh, I do have wax. I bought wax. I did not know yet. Okay. Using a simple. Add wax to the thread first. That makes more sense. So we're going to unwind that. And I just bought wax. This is simple beeswax. Huh? So we're going to unwind this. And we're going to do that again. Okay. I think we're pretty good there. That makes more sense. To add wax to the thread, which would keep the hair on it. Take that, and that will keep the hair on it. That's smart. Learn something new all the time. Now you understand what wax is for. I didn't. I just saw that you needed it and I bought it. See, now it stays on it. And now you can wrap it without making a huge mess out of it. There you go. And voila. And you got yourself, a hairy thingy. Alright, so now winding dub hair fur until 3/4 of the hook shank has been covered. When that's done, take hold of the wire and wind it. Okay. About take hold of the wire. This is where that little rest thing comes in handy, This is where your 360 would come in handy here too. So. Let's see the eye. Alright. Space turns. Okay, you did it. Secure the end of the wire with the thread and remove the excess with scissors. Alright. neat as what that shows, but that's alright. Alright. Secure the end of the wire with thread and remove the excess with scissors by wiggling it until it breaks. Dab on a tiny pinch of red fur. Okay. There you go. There we go. Alright, there we go. Okay. Tighten a little bit. But need a little less. So it's tiny. So there you go. Alright. Take a small brown partridge feather. I got it. They're down here somewhere. There's a partridge feather. Alright. Alright, and take a small brown partridge feather. So looks like they secure it this way. Seems a little, I'm going to have to go a little shorter than that because it's such a to expose the very tip of the feather, use expose the very tip of the feather. Use 2 or 3 turns of the tying thread to catch the hackle and by this tip before removing the excess. Alright, so you're going to catch just the beginning of this. Let me take this off. And I'm going to get that, what do you call it, the middle part. Find it. I think that's the middle part right there, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to catch that. Alright. Seems like I should go a little farther up. Okay. Alright, so there's that. By its base, carefully wind on 2 turns, as each turn made a stroke of fibers back they sit over the body. Kind of the opposite, though. Seems like you want to go this way, the way that feather's sitting, but it really isn't the shape of the feather. I'm going to go with this because it seems right. Okay. But then it doesn't seem right. Let me go that way. Don't trim it yet, Mike. Feathers are very light. Uh-oh. Somebody dropped something upstairs. There's two. Now, holding the partridge head by its base, carefully wind it on 2 turns. Okay. Carefully. Put this way. Carefully. Kind of messy. Kind of messy to make this flare. You know, part of me, I'm going to take that out. Okay, I'm going to do something probably wrong, but I think I have a solution. This vise is not as good as a lot of these other vices. The importance of a really good vise. Hold that hook really good in there. Feels good. Okay. I'm going to take that. Okay. Now we're going to take this. Come on, you can do this. before removing excess. Okay. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. Just doesn't seem like it's got enough stuff on it. You know? Doesn't have enough feathers. I'm going to try it again. Now, I'm going to take you and then wrap you. It's got more of a thicker core to it, but I like the feathers better. Figure I can trim this. It's going to look ugly, isn't it? So we're going to push these back. And then wrap my wire, my thread, around the front. So I'll push them back that way. There we go. And that'll push them back. Alright. I guess that's what they call hackle, I guess. Alright, now I get my little whip finisher. Come on. Hey. I have the hardest time with this whip finisher. I don't know why, but I do. It keeps falling off. See? It keeps falling off. I'm doing it wrong. I'm just doing it wrong. So you do that way. You twist it once. And go around. Pull it. And that ties it. But it didn't. Let's put glue on it. should be the easiest part of the whole thing. And it just doesn't do it. I'm going to glue it. It always makes a nice finished end. Anyway. Alright, so now we're just going to be doing some trimming here. Did I cover the eye? Where's the eye? We didn't do very good, did I? That's not the eye. I think I covered the eye. You're not bleeding, you're not fishing, I guess. I did. I was not paying attention, I guess. I didn't do too good. I covered the eye. It's not a very good fly. Uh-huh. There it is. Ouch. Got myself. Yeah, I messed it up. There's my... That's not the eye. That's just thread. Alright. That is a terrible fly. Can't even... It's a terrible fly. Alright, well, that's how you learn. No. Alright, let's try again. I got myself. I bleed. I'm gonna have blood thinners. Okay, let me stop recording. start recording again. Alright, we'll try this again. We want a 14. I really don't want to go smaller. I can't see. You do a 16, but we're not doing a 16, we're doing a 14. Tiny little hooks. Tiny little hooks. So we are going to pull this out. Make sure. It clamps really tight. What was that? Oh, that was the thingy. I saw it go down there. You went that way. Be right back. Oh, little nut. Little nut. This is like purgatory down here, though. Falls on the floor. You just lose it forever. Oh, there it is. Woohoo! Boy, it is amazing how far these things go on carpet. Didn't know that came off. Alright. Open, open, open. Such a tiny little hook, so I'm going to have to really clamp it down. Look at these blood. Look at the blood on me. I got blood all over me. I'm supposed to have a little red on there, so that's good. So we got some leftover gold wire. I'm going to need a little bit of gold wire. I already got the gold hook on there. Good. Alright, Mike, let's try this again. Try this one again. Trying to make a hare's ear spider. Yeah. Sounds complicated, doesn't it? Alright. Get that started. I'm going to put a wire on there. Tie that wire on the back end of the shank with that tag in. Uh-oh, came undone. Yeah, it won't come undone now. Let's get this on there. So now we're going to take some wax. We're going to wax the thread because I want to attach hair to it. Sort of wind the hair on. The wax will help keep the hair on. So just put some wax on it. And we're just going to take some rabbit fur. just going to wind it right along that thread. Just like that. And now I'm going to wrap that. I don't want to make the same mistake I did last time, so we got that 3/4 ways up, if I remember right. Which isn't very far. And now we're going to take the wire. Gotta keep seeing that that eye. I don't want to mess up that eye again, so we're going to take the wire and we're just going to hand wind it evenly on the way up, just like that, around that, and we should be good. Now we'll finish that. We'll trim off that wire. Like that. So now we got the fur on there. I just want to see the end. Alright. So now we got that. Now we do put the little bit of red. I just put the little bit of red on it. I'm talking just a few wraps of this red. A little bit of red right along the nape there. There. All right, there's that. Now the hard part. Now the hard part. But I don't know how to do. That was easy. So now we're going to take this, and we'll wrap it. That, and then we're going to take that a couple times around. Oops, flipped up. And I'm going to tie you a bellow, just like that. Now, take my crazy thing that I don't know how to use yet very well. So you put that there, and twist it. So it looks like a 4, and then you wrap it. And it broke off. That's what happens when I do it. this. Just hand tie it. Put a dab of glue back there would be good. Basically, all that loop does is creates this knot. I'm just lousy at it. Maybe get a different loop. Just keep slipping off. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Just a little trimming. Still not a very pretty one. Hey kitten. I mean, it kind of looks like it, but it doesn't. I think the feathers are that is just too long. It just looks like it's not supposed to be past the hook. Oh, watch out. Dropped it on my kitty cat. There it is. I'm gonna drop it on my kitty cat. He runs away and then I have a hard time chasing him down. Let's try this. To sort of push these feathers back. And I think just a little bit of this UV glue will do. It sure looks pretty under UV. You can see that gold. So it looks really cool. Supposed to instantly dry under UV. Personally, I don't understand how I'm going to be able to put a line through these eyes. So little. Can't see diddly squat. Alright, Well, it looks like it would work. So here's the fly. Looks pretty good. If I was a trout, I'd bite that. So there it is. It's my first wild fly. It's pretty cool. Tiny little thing. Tiny little thing. Doesn't look exactly like it. Doesn't look too far from the picture. You know, it's the feather, you know, that I put. Doesn't have as much brown on it. It's still a partridge feather. That looks pretty good. There you go. My first, like, hairy nymph. It's pretty cool looking. Alright, so let's stop recording. Okay. And then we're going to clean this up a little bit. Found out what the wax is for, though. That's kind of cool. Learned something new. I still gotta figure this thing out better. You know, all these little itty bitty feathers, you know, they can all be reused and on other bait. So you really don't want to throw away feathers, you know, or fur, because a little goes a long way, you know. All right. That's pretty cool. That's a cool one. We need more coffee. Okay. Let's find another one that I have material for. Yeah. That's nice. Okay, so and it's funny, they use so much gold. You know, that gold wire is very important. I don't have any elk hair for that, so I really love that 234. Oh, that's pretty. Matuka. Dyed grizzly hackle. Grizzlies don't have feathers. It's a cool looking feather, though. I have something that does look like that. Could be dyed grizzly. What do I know? What do I know? It's not you. It's not you. This is dyed brown partridge. Fur. Skunk fur. I assume it looks like skunk fur. Where is that? Oh, you know what? I probably put it. There's that. There's wire. I had it. Oh, there it is. There it is, but that's not it. Looks like it. I could probably make that. No, I can't really make that work, can I? No idea what that is, but it sure is pretty. All right. That is pretty. 234. That's one I wanted to go to. I wanted to see what it requires. That's a pretty one. Oh, nice big one too. Golden pheasant topping. What the crap? It's just yellow though. Squirrel tail. Maybe that's what that is. It's dark though. Can't be squirrel tail. It's too bristly. Dyed blue cock. I think I've got blue. No, I don't have blue. I can't make this one. Sure, it's pretty though. I like the colors. Okay. 2 to 6. Okay, this is a big one too, so I like that. This is the one I wanted to look at. So I got rabbit fur, marabou or chickaboo. I don't even know what that is. What's a chickaboo? Oh my goodness. Lead wire. I have some lead wire. You got all these different browns in here. I don't think I have that many browns. I don't. And then I got deer here. Because you gotta cut the front. I don't have that. Can't make that. I really want to make this one. This one, I gotta buy gray marabou, white deer hair, some markers too. I need to buy some deer hair. We'll go to the shop today. Okay, I can't make that either. Can't make that because I don't have that foam stuff. $154. Let's see what 154 needs. Well, that looks pretty cool. Beta nymph. Okay. Ultra lace is a thin, flexible tube available in a wide range of colors. I have that, but I have it in black. Dyed olive partridge. Okay, I got that. But it's olive. I have brown. Olive's a brown with some green in it. Brown or olive plastic strip. I ain't got that. I got that. Okay, forget that. I'm working on it, seeing what else I can make. Four. It's a cool looking little shrimp. It looks like a shrimp. A 10 to 16. Okay. I got some 10s. Some lead wire. Brown partridge, got it. Cream fur, got that. Nylon monofilament with a lifelike segmentation is useful because it doesn't affect the overall color. Can you use just fishing thread? I mean fishing line? I got mono. Tan plastic strip. I ain't got any of that. I like that tan plastic strip, so crystal prints. Looks like I got this. Peacock curl, got that. Brown goose bilds. I got brown feathers. I have that. I have that. I have that. I don't think I have that. Yeah, looks important. Looks important. Kind of finishes the look. Egg sucking leech. I probably have all the stuff for an egg sucking leech. That's pretty simple. Yeah, black rabbit. Oh, I got that. Pearl crystal flash, got that. Lead wire, got that. Fluorescent orange chenille, I got that. Yep, it's up there. We can do this one. Egg sucking leech. Sounds like a bad B movie. Size 8 to 4. Oh, we're going big. Get a 4. We're doing a 4. All right, let's find a 4. That's a 6. Well, it's 8 to 4, so I could use a 6. Here's a 4. That's what I'm talking about. We go big. $100 in a box. I have a lot of hooks. Look to see. Okay. And they give you. This is an interesting hook. What's the Kirby? Best Kirby hook. Rigged bronze. It's got a sort of a twist to it. They all like that? Oh my God. Yeah? Yeah. There's sort of a twist to them. Kind of interesting, actually. See, it's a... See that? I don't know if you guys can see that. See that twist to it? It's got a twist to it. Shows you a picture of how to put it in here. But because of the twist, it's going to come this way, so... Have this adjusted for that really tiny hook, so I'm going to... There we go. There we go. Nice and tight. Alright, good. Alright, so lead wire. We need my lead wire. Basically, it's soldering wire, this stuff. It's lead-free soldering wire is all it is. I'm going to cut some off. Looks like you actually weight this thing down pretty good. That's basically what this does. It just weights it. Start there. Pretty much 2/3 down the shank. We're just winding this lead-free wire. Around. Nice and tight. Now, it does show double up on the near the eye. That looks like that. Okay. Finish wrapping that one up there, and we'll trim this right here. And there is a nicely wrapped is that in focus? Hey, buddy. Hey, no frills. Yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning. This is all learning for me. I'm going to try to focus this better. I moved it a little bit, so. I think that's in focus. Although my vision isn't as good as it used to be. Alright. So, now, look at this. I happen to have some in my hand. So, alright. So, I'm following instructions here. Secure. Okay, I did that. Secure the turns of lead wire with closed turns tying. Take the thread. Alright, I'm going to need black thread. Doesn't even tell you that here, does it? I assume that's black thread, but I could go with the gold thread. The gold thread will look really cool on this. It's not like you're going to see it very well. Let's go with gold thread. And now we're going to take this feather, this black feather, and I'm going to trim this stem. Just like that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. But I should mind putting fluorescent, not yet. Alright. We're doing good. We're doing good. Well, kind of. There we go. That looks good. All right. Take another length. This time cut the cross section direction in which the hair lies rather than, okay, I did that. Catch this in at the base of the tail. Wind the thread up the shank. Interesting. All right. Let me open these things. Black and white. I'll try to find a section that's got mostly black. There, right there, right there, right there. Ah, static electricity. They don't tell you that about fly tying. You look up the dungeon pattern I mentioned last week. I haven't. It's not in my book, but I'll look it up online. So, yeah, that's too much, okay. Let's see what I got. So you're going to put that on there and then wrap this around there. Not going to need much, that's for sure. Okay. All right. What do I do with that package? There it is. It's kind of a messy hobby. Fly time. think I need to add like little drawers or something up here. Alright, so this, I'm going to wrap this right like that. And then I'm going to wrap you. Oh, I should have cut more off. Yeah, that's not enough. I really thought. So, how did they get that to flare like that? Winding the strip until it has reached the base of the head. Secure the loose end with thread. Right. At this point, the turns of hair should all sweep backwards. Oh, I see. All right. All right. Need to cut a longer piece. Personally, I'll probably use feathers. All right, I'm going to cut a little longer. There we go. That's plenty. Dungeon pattern. I'll figure that out. All right, so we're gonna lay this down like this, face down like that, and then tie this. I'm gonna run this all the way up to the top, and then I'm going to wrap. It says wrap. Okay. Just like that. Okay. And then tie it off. Okay, now I need these things. Just need one, three of them. And then my orange chenille. Orange chenille. Oh, there's red chenille. Came out with it. All right. Okay. So we need these pretty little peacock thingies. that on one side? Stick it right there, yeah. And a little wrap. And a little wrap. And you got those little peacock thingies going on there. Give it a little bit of flash, I guess. And I'm going to tie some of this on here. There we go. Okay. Close the eye, close turns to the chenille to form a pronounced head. Well, that really doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but well. A pronounced head. That's pretty pronounced. Static. My chenille doesn't look like that. Whip finish. I hate my whip finish. I really hate doing a whip finish. It's supposed to be easy, but I can't do it. Use that. Like that, like that. It just keeps falling off. Okay, so there's that. That. It just keeps falling off. I'm just going to tie it. I got to figure out how to use a whip finish because it just frustrates the crap out of me. Or get a better whip finish tool. you know? By hand, but stupid whip finish. Put some glue on it. That'll never come up. Some glue. Make that pretty cool. That looks like smooth edge to it. UV glue. Make sure your eye does not get clogged up. Not the best egg sucking leech. Well, that's my first one. Dungeon pattern. Alright, we'll have to look that up. Oh, I didn't record this. Alright. Good. My first egg-sucking leech. I was supposed to have that white on it, but that's all I had. There you go, egg-sucking leech. You just want to pet it. So soft and furry. All right. This thing, I don't like this thing at all. Let's put my wire back in there. All right. Well, that's out of the 3, 2 I did, I like this one the most. That one's the most. Let's see if you can get a black background. That's my favorite one that we did. Looks good. Stick it on the magnet. I put magnets on my desk, so it's really nice. These little hooks, because they'll just fly away, fall onto the purgatory floor. All right. What do you catch with that bass? I haven't been fishing. But all this stuff is for trout that I've made so far, except for my woolly buggers. My woolly buggers, the woolly buggers are multi-species. You can get a bass with these, so my woolly buggers. I did make a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece here. Really love the way that turned out. So, really, really, really like the way this turned out. Really pretty. Even put eyes on it. I put eyes on it. That's gorgeous. I need to make more of these, I think. That's pretty. That turned out really good. Like a brown trout. Trout will get that pretty easily. Bass, I do have this tool. I'm going to buy some balsa and turn it and make poppers. This tool right here. It's called a spindler. And I can turn and make my own poppers. So I got this thing. I put it on my Dremel. And you just sort of turn it. And basically, it's a lathe. You just use sandpaper or a file and shape a head. It's pretty cool, actually. So I'm looking forward to using that one day once I get some balsa wood. Need to get a job. I'm spending too much money. That's what I need. All right. I think 3 will do it for now. 2.5. One was terrible. One was terrible. And then I'm going to do some shopping later today to get some of the stuff that I really want to do. A couple of these flies. I just think they'll just be killers here. And we'll do a little shopping over at the fly shop today. I generally tie size 14, 16 for trout fishing here in Scotland. Yeah, well, that's basically what I've been tying, are 14s and 16s. That one's the big one only because, I stabbed myself twice with the little guys. That little one I just showed you, that's a 14. And but I have all size hooks, so I could tie any size I want. And I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll get there. Yeah, it'll get there. Keep practice every day. And just keep working on it. That's what I'm going to do. And you want me to look up the dungeon pattern. I'll look it up. So, yeah, it sounds something Scotland would have. The dungeon pattern. Oh, my goodness. Something else. All right. Get over behind my desk. Blanket. cold in that in here. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. And I'll look up the dungeon pattern. So, take care, guys.